Hey, I'm Jacob from the Sustainably Yours Homestead, and this is my unboxing and review of the Eliminator 2-gallon heavy-duty sprayer. I picked this thing up at the Wally World.
Strike one.
It was a pretty cheap option.
Strike two.
So let's open this thing up and see if it's gonna be a strikeout or a home run. But before we get to that, if you're not familiar with our channel, we are a family of 6 who moved from the city out to the country in hopes of starting up our own homestead so we could try to be a little bit more sustainable, live a little bit more self-sufficiently. But we are new to the game and we are learning as we go. So if you'd like to learn along with us, please take just a second and go on down there and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when we bring you more daily sustainable living. Now let's get back to this spray rig. What we have here is the Eliminator 2-gallon heavy-duty sprayer. Like I said, I picked this up from Wal Mart. Let's see, it's a 2-gallon sprayer. It touts itself as fast and an easy high-efficiency pump, no spill funnel top, automatic pressure relief valve, 42-inch braided PVC reinforced hose, 4 patterned nozzle for precise spraying needs, pressure release valve for added safety, and Viton equipped for use with harsher chemicals. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to use this for organic type stuff. It says there's a 5-year warranty. I'm not sure what that covers, so we'll take a look at that when we get into the box. And something else pretty cool, this product is made in the USA, at least 90% or more.
USA! USA!
We have, I guess, 4 different spray modes. There's the V fan, vertical fan, horizontal fan, shower and stream, money back guarantee, see side panel for details. Well, here it says, our guarantee is our promise that you'll be fully satisfied with the quality of every Eliminator product. If for any reason you aren't happy, we'll replace it or return your money, whichever you prefer. All you need to do is return the product. It's that simple, guaranteed. Guaranteed within 1 year of the purchase date. So I'm not sure what this 5-year warranty covers. Maybe that will be on some paperwork there in the box. Let's find out, shall we? There it is. Eliminator 2-gallon heavy-duty sprayer. There's the little pressure release valve. Got the pump. Here's the hose and the nozzle. Here's the 5-year warranty. So the 5-year warranty is provided by Wal Mart. It says, Walmart Inc. warrants to the original consumer or purchaser of this product at retail that it is free from problems and materials and workmanship for the period of 2 years for the 1-gallon sprayer, 5 years for the 2-gallon sprayer. So 2-gallon. From the original date of purchase, this warranty does not apply to damage to the product resulting from accident, misuse, neglect, alteration, modification, tempering, failure. So basically, if it messes up and it's not because of something I did, I guess we have 5 years on it. So that's cool. Alright, I'm not going to bother to pour through the instructions on this thing. It's a spray rig. It works like other spray rigs work. So we have our pump. There's a little catch right here. So as you turn the handle, it will get caught right there. And then you can use that to turn, right? So you'll screw the pump handle down, like so. To connect the spray nozzle, we've got our tubing. It's got this straw. And right here where the straw enters the nylon tubing, you'll see there's a little green ring. That's kind of your seal. And then we have the screw-on cap. On the other end of the nylon hose, we have our handle. There's the spray trigger. Looks like there's also, maybe that controls the flow. Spring-loaded. I hope I didn't just mess it up. Nah, we're good. And then we have another threaded piece here. That's where the sprayer head is going to attach. Here we have our 4 modes, or our 4 settings that it was talking about on the box. Just turn the little spinny thing on the head there. Change it to whatever you want. To attach this, again, here's a little seal. This little green ring is a seal. We have a screw-on cap. We're going to take the spray head. We're going to insert it into the handle here. Okay, that looks to be about as far as it wants to go. So now we're going to bring this. We're going to push, and as I push this, the little sealing ring is going to go down with us. Once we get to there, we twist it in. Make sure you get that tight, that way it's not going to leak on you. Also note, on the other end here, you can take the spray head off. I was twisting it because I didn't have it on the way I wanted it. I wasn't facing the direction I wanted. It twisted, and for a second I thought, oh, so I can twist this and orient it however I want to, but I was actually just unscrewing it from there, so be careful with that. Also note that the handle unscrews from the trigger, so you'll want to make sure that's nice and tight. A lot of points where this thing could potentially leak, if you ask me. From just messing around with this a little bit, it seems as if this trigger has a little mechanism so that you can make it keep spraying even without putting continuous pressure on the trigger, which is kind of cool actually. So I'm thinking you press down, you push forward, and that's going to hold your trigger down like that. That's kind of cool. Now let's hook the sprayer up to the jug. To do that, we have the straw. It's going to go in on the side right here. So there's the pressure release, and then I don't know if it's showing up well. Yeah, you can see that. There's a little spout here. We're going to put the straw in. We have that little green seal. I'm going to press that down. We're going to move the threaded cap down, twist it down nice and tight, and we should be ready to go spray some stuff. Now I'm going to be using this thing today. I'm going to take it out to the garden. We've got some squash bugs out there that need to be killed. We're going to do it the cheap, easy, organic way. So if you're having trouble with squash bugs and you want to see how we're doing it, then click right up there. You should see a card to that video. Make sure you come back and finish this one though. I mean, you gotta see how the sprayer works before you try and use it, right? But before I get out there to do that, I've got to make sure this thing's gonna work. So we'll fill it with just some plain old regular old water and make sure it holds pressure the way it's supposed to. Note that the fill line is right here, which leaves quite a bit of space in there where you might think, hey, I can fit some extra chemical in that thing. But no, you kind of need this headroom for air to get in so that it provides enough pressure to give you your spray. Something I'm noticing, this piece right here has a tendency to not want to screw in straight. So watch out for that. All right, we've got it screwed down. We're going to unlock that handle. We'll pump some air in. It's getting harder to pump. We're going to leave it at that. We'll lock it back in place. All right, we're going to see how this thing sprays. First thing I want to do, notice that there's a little arrow right here. And I want to make sure that that arrow is facing this way. That way I'm looking at the mode that I have it on. Problem is, if I do that, it loosens this head up right here. So let me see. Let's see if we can go all the way around. No. Well, that is annoying. Okay, so again, if I want to be able to, the way I have this set up, which seems like the way you would want it set up. Like, here's the trigger, we work our way down, and then there's the spray head. I would think that I want the arrow to be right there so I can change the setting. But if I put the arrow here, it loosens up this spray head so that trying to turn just the red piece turns the whole thing. So I've got to hold it and turn the red piece. That's annoying. So all of the spray modes work. Guess the last thing we need to do is check the pressure relief valve, which pretty foolproof, I think. If it's holding pressure, I mean, it's definitely going to release the pressure. All this does, you twist it, and it opens up a little space for the air inside to come out. There you go. And it's probably a good idea to keep this thing turned. Did you hear it click? Probably a good idea if you're storing to leave it like that. That way when this thing heats up, the air inside expands and it won't pressurize on you. But then the next time you take this thing out, you start pumping, you're like, wow, I want this thing pressurized. You just got to remember, twist that thing again. And it looks like on this unit, whenever you use that pressure release valve, you are always going to turn it in a clockwise manner. That opens the valve up. Turn it clockwise more, and it closes it back. If you try and turn it counterclockwise, you kind of unscrew this whole thing here, which is another another something that comes out. I guess that's pretty nice though, because that means if you have a malfunction somewhere in the unit, instead of having to buy the whole thing, you can probably just get the part that you need. Alright, so far, right out of the box, it seems like everything is functioning properly. I'm pretty confident in this little unit. Now, we're going to get out to the garden and use it for the first time. Again, we're going to try and kill some squash bugs with a really cheap, simple recipe that I found. It's going to cost me like $1, and we're going to kill all of our squash bugs. It's going to be awesome. If you're interested, don't forget to go find that video. And if you've enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and be sure to click on one of these right here for more daily, sustainable living.